There are growing fears tonight. Syria is being dragged into civil war after days of sectarian violence that one human rights group estimates has killed at least 1,000 people. The country's interim leader, Ahmed al-Sharaa, has appealed for unity, saying he's formed an independent committee to investigate the killing of hundreds of civilians in areas loyal to the former President Bashar al-Assad, who was ousted last December. The worst violence has been around the port city of UKK and began when gunmen from the minority Alawite community supporting the former president attacked the new security forces. Their response has been brutal. The US and Russia are calling for an emergency meeting of the UN Security Council to discuss the crisis from Damascus. Lina Shab has our top story: an attack in broad daylight in JI, less than 20 miles from Latakia. This town is home to the Alawi minority supporters of the former leader Bashar al-Assad, whose regime was toppled last December. The violence began after Assad loyalists ambushed government forces on Thursday. Government supporters then arrived, and these pictures are believed to show them fighting the Alawites. An estimated thousands Alawite have been killed, including women and children. These killings have caused anger across the country, including in the capital Damascus. People have gathered here in protest against the violence and against the killing. They're chanting, "All Syrians are standing together in solidarity," and in support of the victims of the Alawite community, but also in support of unity of this government. They're calling for prosecution, they're calling for justice, and avoid any violence the country. So we are here just in the stand to express peacefully that we are against the killing of the civilians from all part, against the killing of the police and the other civilians. Some of the protesters began calling for revenge. The police is firing in the air to disperse the protesters. As there is tension coming, the interim president Ahmed al-Sharaa called for national unity at dawn prayers this morning. And this evening he has announced an investigation into the killings, and his fighters have moved into position in the coastal city of Latakia. The interim president Ahmed al-Sharaa is under immense pressure to act swiftly and firmly. He addressed for the second time in the past few days this evening, vowing to hold the perpetrators accountable, and announced that he formed a committee to investigate the killings. He told the nation that the remnants of the Assad regime will be brought to justice, but also he said that his government will not tolerate any person who violates the rights of civilians, who attacks civilians, and those who have bloods on their hands will be prosecuted sooner, no later. His messages came at a time where the country is really worried about the future of Syria, and as a gesture as well, he phoned members of the ALO community who've lost families to give condolences and support. And this is a really crucial time and big test for his government to maintain stability and order and protect all the country and all Syria, so that he would be able to accept it locally and internationally. Okay, Lena, thank you for that. Lena's Jab there live in Damascus.